What's up, YouTube? My name is Liam. Today, I'm going to be explaining why I think the government should print more money. And I'm talking a lot more here, folks. I'm talking trillions and trillions of dollars. And, not only that, but I call this little crazy idea I have monetary accelerationism. So what does that mean? Well, I hate to break it to you, but the dollar is complete trash. It's lost about 99% of its value in the last 100 years, and it's just going to continue that way. The dollar will continue to become more and more worthless as we progress through the future. All right? Now, you've probably heard the Federal Reserve or the president or, I don't know, the media talk about controlling inflation. Inflation's a big, problem right now. It's on a lot of people's mind, and you constantly hear, at least from the Fed, oh, we're going to get inflation under control. Inflation's down to 2%, blah, 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 blah. Just on and on and on and on. Any attempts that the Fed or the government makes to fight the inflation of the US dollar are at best going to be in vain. And in reality, I think that they're really just crocodile tears. The dollar is never going to become more valuable. I mean, that's just a joke. So let's get into monetary accelerationism here. The idea is that instead of trying to control inflation at all, what we should actually do is print as many dollars as we can, as quickly as we can. Why would you do this? This, seems kind of counterintuitive. Well, printing a ton of dollars is going to cause prices to go up. You're inflating the money supply. A result of that is that prices are going to go up, right? Which people commonly call inflation. So why would we want to print a ton of dollars to help with this situation that we're in with the dollar? Isn't that just going to make it worthless? Well, yes, it will. And that's actually kind of the goal. We need to print as many dollars as we can, and we should really be quick about it. We need to print $10 trillion a month or more. Now, if we were to do this the way I want to do it, we would do stimulus checks. If we did about $45,000 for every adult citizen that lives in the United States, that would work out to a little bit over $10 trillion. So I think we should be giving 45 grand stimulus checks to every adult at least every month. And we could even double it. We could do 45 the first month, 90 the next month. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we could do $1 million per adult. The numbers don't matter as much. The point here is that we need to get the amount of dollars sky high. And this is going to make the dollar worthless. And I think that's actually a good thing, because then we can find an alternative, which we desperately need. It's literally been, I would say, 300 years since we've had truly free money. The government and central banks have been involved in money for hundreds of years. In this country, it's been 112 years that we've had the Federal Reserve. But don't think that the U.S. government wasn't meddling in money before that. But I'm getting a little off track here. If we print as many dollars as possible, the dollar will become worthless, and we're going to have to find an alternative. And that is monetary accelerationism in a nutshell. So yeah, let's print those dollars, baby. Let's do it. We're going to find something better. We've never been at a better time in history to move away from the dollar and find an alternative. And no, I'm not talking about using RMB or some other country's currency. I'm talking about using free currency here. Real money. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Probably going to make more videos about this topic soonish. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Leave a like. And yeah, print, baby, print.